How's it going, guys? I'm Cameron with C1 Off-Road. Today we're going to be installing our prototype door MOLLE panels for the Nissan Xterra. We're going to start with the rear doors. Let's get into it. So this is going to sit here on the door just like that. We have some standoffs that'll keep it at the right distance from the door. But basically all you're going to need to do is remove the door panel. We're going to put this on the door and use it as a template, drill some holes, put some hardware through it, and put it back together. It's pretty simple and straightforward and should be a pretty easy install. So this panel is our rear door panel for the Nissan Xterra. This is a 3mm aluminum panel. It's gonna go right here on the back door. We're gonna use it as a template, and it's also gonna have some standoffs to give it some distance from the door. We are gonna need to remove the door panel to install this because we will be using some through hardware. We're not using rib nuts or jack nuts or anything like that. We'll just remove the door panel real quick. It's very simple. We'll show you how to do that, and then we'll install it. It should be done pretty quick. First thing you're gonna wanna do on these rear doors, you can just kind of pop this rear cap off. Whoop, just like that. There's one of the screws that we're gonna get at. This one, we're gonna wanna come from the front. Try and lift it up like that. Just be patient with these door panels. They just clip together, so just take your time. Just like that, okay? So that popped out. Now we can unplug the window control, and then we will remove this trim piece. This just comes off like that. It doesn't matter if the window's up or down. We're not getting into any of that stuff. Just like that, okay? So we're gonna have clips all the way around, but we have 1 bolt, 2 bolt, 3 bolt. Those are 10mm, so we're gonna grab the wrench real quick and we'll use that. Break it loose. Something important to note, the front one is a machine screw and the rear are plastic screws, so don't mix those up. You won't be able to change that. Okay, and then we can just start on the bottom. There's a little tab you can get a tool under. I don't know if you can see that right there. There's a tab for getting the tool under it. Get it started, and then just run it around, pull it off, lift it up out of the channel. So it has a little channel that this is gonna sit in, so it's gonna sit on top of that. Remove that. Matt's got some extra wiring for some speakers in here, so we're gonna remove that. We're just gonna unplug some stuff, but we'll put it right back. If you have the OEM speakers back here, you're gonna unplug this from the speaker. If not, you shouldn't have that at all. Okay, so now we've got our door panel removed, and we're gonna take our MOLLE panel and we're gonna use it as a template, and we're gonna show you where to put it. So be gentle with it. Don't break the clips that are on the back side. You don't have to press hard at all. So we're just gonna take this and we're gonna line it up so that you have a very even edge all the way around. Try and look at it directly from the top down. You should have a pretty even gap. These holes are all placed in such a way that there is nothing behind them. So it's not like we're drilling through a rib on the back side of the panel. We scanned both sides of the panel to make sure that this would fit without any interference with those. So that looks about right to me. I might bring it down just a touch. So pro tip for you, if you have the Pro 4X with the Rockford Fosgate system, you're gonna have a tweeter on this rear door. This panel, or this cutout for the MOLLE nuts is gonna sit right over that. So just a guide for you. That looks about right. Let's get a marker, let's mark it, and then let's drill it out. So being very, very careful not to move the panel at all. We're gonna just draw a little mark with our Sharpie. We've got our holes marked. We're gonna take our 1/4" drill bit and we're gonna just drill straight through, and we should be good to go. So now I've got all the hardware portioned out for this. We're gonna take our flange button head bolt and our plastic spacer, washer for the backside, and a lock nut for the backside. And I'm really just gonna go one at a time. Okay, so I'm gonna just go ahead and get all these started like this. I'm gonna throw the screws through each hole, and then I'm gonna set down each plastic spacer pretty close to where I want it, and we're just gonna line them up kind of one at a time. Okay, now we should feel that hole. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so all 4 of those went through. Gonna gently lift it up and just get each set of hardware started. Okay, so I'm gonna use this just to hold it still, and I'm just gonna gently start torquing these down. There we go, nice and snug. Doesn't need to be super tight. The lock nut's gonna hold it in place for you. Okay, so we got the door back together. I'll show you the back side real quick. All these are torqued down. You can see it's nice and flush. I'm not gonna snag on anything. If you have broken any of these, this is a good time to address that, fix those, make sure you don't leave them off. It does make a difference. So let's go ahead and get this reinstalled. All right, so we've got the door panel here. It's just resting there. Let me show you real quick. But I connected the speaker again. You're definitely gonna have to do that if you have the Pro 4X or any other model with the RF speaker system. And then we're just gonna set it on here and get it back together. In this case, I'm gonna make sure that these wires are not in the way. Your mileage may vary for speaker configuration, but basically we're just gonna set it on top, pull down, and so it should be underneath this gasket here, and then that should be it, and we should just be able to click into place. So you'll put it from the top down. There's a little groove that this is gonna sit on, and then you'll make sure that this gasket is up and out of the way. If it gets pinched behind, you can use a trim tool and work your way from one end and just do that basically. And then you're just gonna work your way around, snap all those together. Take our 3 bolts. Got one, it's gonna be a 10 mil for all of those. So we'll just gently run those in. And then we can just reinstall the trim pieces. Go 1, 2, 3. Get the last one, plug it in. And you're all set. That is it. That's all you gotta do to install your door MOLLE panels for your Nissan Xterra. So it's gonna be the exact same procedure for the left side. It is a reversible part, so you don't have to worry about left versus right. But otherwise, that's it. If you like this video, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, let us know what you're gonna install on your MOLLE panel. You can get yours at z1offroad.com today.